This is Dr. Kabir. Welcome to our first lecture. I'm going to teach you how to use Microsoft Office to create a APA compliant document using Microsoft Word. So the very first thing I want to do is I'm going to create the running head. By the way, before you watch the video, it's my assumption that you have downloaded the slide deck on APA Style Guide and formatting, and you have reviewed this and you clearly understand how that works. So the very first thing that I want to do, I'm going to create the running head for this document. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring the cursor to the top of the document and double click to highlight the header. Once I highlight the header, remember, if you have reviewed the document slide deck, you know that you're going to write, APA document must be the font size must be 12, and you should be using Times New Roman. So I want to make sure that I have that. Looks like I have font size 12, but I don't have Times New Roman. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this down arrow and pick Times New Roman. Then now I'm going to start running head, running, running, HEAD, colon, then all upper caps. I'm going to type the title of the document. In this case, the impact of food quality on customer loyalty. That's my that's the title of the paper. Then I'm going to hit the tab button, go all the way to the right, and I'm going to insert the page number. And I'm going to go to insert. Then I'm going to go all the way to the right, page number. I'm going to make sure it's all the way to the right. Click OK. I got my page number. So this is my running head. So basically, running head will have the word running head, then the title of the paper, all in capital letter, then the page number, starting with 1. So after I create this, I'm going to start my title page. So title page goes all the way in the middle. Title page lists 3 different things. First, it lists on the first line the title of the paper. Second thing is the student's name or the writer's name. The third line, it will list the college name. And one of the things that you have to do, you have to make sure this is in the middle of the page. So I'm going to go in the middle, and then it has to be centered. Title of the title paper must be centered, and remember, APA document has to be double spaced. So I'm going to go to format, paragraph, then I'm going to indent and spacing. I'm going to click double, and I'm going to make sure these 2 guys are checked. Now I'm going to type the title of the paper, upper and lowercase, the impact of food quality on customer satisfaction, customer loyalty in the fast food industry. Remember, second line is going to be the student's name, in this case my name. Third line will be college name, Monroe College. Now, one thing wrong over here is it's supposed to be Times New Roman. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select the text and I'm going to change it to Times New Roman. Voila, this is my title page. There's nothing else to it. Right after the title page, I can go to page 2, and that is going to be my that's what I'm going to start typing the main body of the paper. So I'm going to make sure I'm left aligned, and the way I go to the next page, there's 2 different options. You can keep hitting enter until you go to the next page, or you can go to insert and enter a page break. So now you're on page 2. Now, one of the things that I probably did not explain, I probably should have explained, is this is called running head. In its APA format document, each page has to have a header. Now this is running head, but header is a little different than running head. And one of the mistake that I made, I did not choose a different first page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy this because I don't want to lose this. I'm going to hit different first page. As soon as I did this, I lost everything. I'm going to paste it. I have to go and enter the page number again. Page number. That's my running head. I should have done this before. Now this is going to be, remember, this is running head and this is header. Okay, now header is going to be similar to your title page, upper and lowercase. So what I'm going to basically do, copy and paste it there. I'm going to get rid of this, paste this, and that's it. That's my header. Then I'm going to start typing the main body of this essay, and obviously any essay you start, you're going to start with an introduction. Okay, I guess I don't know how to spell introduction. All right, so this is the first level, so first level of header. So you're going to bold it. Then you're going to go to the next line, indent it, and you're going to start typing again. So let's say I'm going to say, make a statement like the food quality has a statistically significant relationship with customer loyalty in the fast food industry. Obviously, I'm going to have to fix my spelling here. Now, let me explain something here. If I say 2 plus 2 is 4, I really don't need to probe it because it's a mathematical calculation. If I say sky is blue, I don't need to probe it because it's a common knowledge. Everybody knows that. But when I make a statement like food quality has a statistically significant relationship with customer loyalty in the fast food industry, this might be true or might be false. So in this case, I must source it to a researcher or an author or an industry expert. Let's say in this case, this statement came from a research paper published in a journal article, and we're gonna give some names here. So now the best thing about Word is Word has a tool that you can use to format the in-text citation and the list of reference, and it's really neat, it's really cool, and I'm going to show you how to do this. So do this. There's 2 steps. First, you have to enter the information about the article itself. Then I'm going to show you how to do the in-text citation, and I'm going to show you how to do the list of reference. So the first thing, you're going to click on reference, okay? And you see right there here, insert citation. You're going to click this guy, and it's going to open a dialog box. It's called a dialog box. I'm going to make sure this is show all bibliography field, okay? And remember, I said it's an article in journal. You have a bunch of choice here. You have book section, article in a journal, article in a periodicals, conference proceedings, report, website, document from a website, electronic source, art. You have all those things up there. So in this case, it's an article in a journal. So let's say the author is Jahangir Kabir. It's me. By the way, I am a published author, and my dissertation was published and was sold many times as well. I'll be actually getting a royalty check coming in this year, which is great. So let's say the title of the article is The Impact of Food Quality. The impact of food quality on customer loyalty in the fast food industry. industry. Okay, let's say journal name is Monroe Journal. Journal of Monroe Hospitality Journal. Hospitality Journal. Publisher is Monroe College. City is Bronx. Year is, let's say, 2018. Month is 07. Day is 15. Volume is 1. Issue is 1. Page, let's say, 23 to 30. It's a 7-page document. I'm going to hit the OK button. It saves. Okay? And you see right here what happened? It created an in-text citation. It said put Kabir 2018, created an in-text citation for me. Now, if you click over here on citation, a box appears here, and the article that we just put in there appears right here. You see right there, the impact of food quality. It shows up right here. Okay? So now we have just created our in-text citation, and see Word has done this automatically for you. Now we want to make sure this appears on our bibliography. Not bibliography, the list of reference. So what I'm going to do, we're going to go to bibliography. We're going to make sure APA 6th edition is checked right here. We're going to go to bibliography, and we're going to hit any of them, doesn't matter. I'm going to hit works cited, and see right there, works cited, and the article we just entered for Kabir shows up here. Obviously, in APA format, we do not call it works cited, we call it reference. R-E-F-E-R-E-N-C. So we're going to change it to reference. It's going to be centered, and it's going to be size 12 and Times New Roman. And the color is going to be black. Okay? Now, since it is a reference, and if you have read the slide deck properly, read the slide deck properly, you know that list of reference has to be a separate page. So we're going to insert page break. Goes right up there. That's your reference page. We just have created our reference page right here, and Word has done this automatically for us. So let me show you, let's say let's say I found another article. However, according to an industry expert, food quality does not play a role on customer loyalty in the fast food industry. So that's another statement, and let's say it came from a website. So what I'm going to see right there, see this box appears right here. Make sure it's APA selected here, and then see right here plus button right here. You click on it, this box shows up again, and let's say this is going to be a website article. It came from a website. So let's say the author is David Graham. Okay. Name of the web page is Food Quality and Customer Loyalty. Quality and Customer Loyalty. Loyalty. Name of the website is let's say fast food. www.fastfood.com. The URL is http food quality fastfood.com. That's the URL. Year is, let's say, was published in 2018. Month was 7. Day was 15. We access the year. That means the day we pulled the article from the website is 2018. The month is 7. Okay. I am going to click OK, and it will show up right here, Graham 2018. Did you see that? Graham 2018. Now, and also Graham 2018 will show up here. Okay. Now over here it doesn't show up. It only shows Kobir. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna click right here. See right there, bibliography, update citation and bibliography, and see what happens. Now Graham shows up. The next thing you have to do is, highlight this, go to home, make sure it's size 12, which is, make sure it's Times New Roman, and then make sure you go to format, paragraph, and make sure it's double, make sure these two guys are checked, and voila. See, that's how powerful Microsoft Word is. You can create a APA compliant document using Microsoft Word, and Microsoft Word very much going to create the list of reference for you and in-text citation for you. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much, guys, for paying attention.